What's up guys, Tom here. Mortal Kombat 1 Combat Pack 1 is complete, and with that we have an entire Combat Pack's worth of new fatalities. And I also figured, screw it, why not re-rank every single fatality, this time individually as opposed to per character, because some characters got the shaft last time because they had one good fatality, one bad one. Now the good fatalities will rise up. So before I do that though, two things. First of all, subscribe to the channel, because being the quote-unquote fatality guy on this platform is a death sentence as far as growth goes, because if this video is not demonetized, I'll be shocked. Second of all, I will be doing a community fatality ranking. I promised it in the last video. I want to know you guys' ranking. So in the description below and in the pinned comment, there will be a link to a Google form with every single fatality in this game. From that form, I'll be taking the top ranked fatalities and making your list. So if you guys want to see that, follow that form, vote for your favorite fatalities. There's no rules, just go for it. And because I know a lot of you guys for some reason get visibly angry at these tier lists, these are meant to just be fun. My rankings are basically, do I think it's cool or do I think it's funny? Yes, it gets ranked high. Is it boring or generic? It gets ranked low. It really is not much more serious than that. That all said, let's get started, and we're just gonna we're just gonna random it, starting with Sub-Zero, and we're gonna do all of our fatalities to give us the best possible chance of not being screwed over. Baraka with green blood might be our best bet. All right, starting with Sub-Zero's first fatality to start us off. Okay, it's this one. This one I think is fine. This is what I would consider like a perfect D tier fatality. No, C tier. It's kind of cool, but it's kind of fast and doesn't have like that shock value. So to give you an example of our starting point, that first Sub-Zero fatality is going in C. Not incredible, not bad. And the second Sub-Zero fatality, this is one I actually think is way better. And it's entirely because of that shot right there. That is such a good kill shot. Like, that one just feels brutal in every way. That one's way better. I like that one so much more. So, that Sub-Zero fatality is going, I'm gonna say A tier. Based on this list, there's two S tiers, so I'm gonna go A tier. I know some people don't like that one. That's fine. I like it. That's why it's on A tier. And because we've got the Janet assist, and yeah, it's success, right? It's just bad. It's just bad. It is the classic fatality, but they really could have done something a little bit more with that. So I'm honestly going to put Janet's fatality. Honestly, it's going in F tier. You got to do something a little more than that. And I don't remember if there's any special input to make it do 3 punches. Is there? Hold on, I have to double check. So I double checked to confirm, no, there is not a special input for 3. That's one of her brutalities. So that is going straight in F tier. I like this way better, doing them individually as opposed to basing them on the character. Okay, all right. So I did technically watch these all again with the IGN video, but it was, you know, IGN quality. Oh, that was dog shit. That was poopy. That was a classic Baraka, that's for damn sure. Baraka, hold on, so before I put this in F tier, which I am putting in F tier, nothing is ordered outside of the 2 S tiers. Double S will be the top 5. S tier will be everything that's great aside from that. Anything else is just going in a tier with no particular order, okay? Okay, good. Glad you understand. Okay, so we go from one of the worst to one of the best in the game. The best fatality Baraka's ever had. I love this one. It's so creative, it's so fun, but also gruesome and horrifying. I love it. It's so good. One of the best in the game. One of the best in the game, without a doubt. Baraka fatality number 2, double S tier, without question. Okay, I don't remember what Darrius's is. We're gonna find out. I think I remember what it is now. Yeah. We get the home run? Yeah, it's not bad. It still feels old school, but it's better than an F tier, right? It's better than an F tier. So we're going to put that in D tier. Simple as that. No Dookie tier this time. We got Shite tier pre-built into the list, right? Okay, Li Mei I know has one of the best in the game, but I think she also has the problem of having one of the worst in the game as well. Okay, her first one is definitely the better one. This one is fantastic. The fireworks. Dude, it's so good. It's so good. It's creative. It uses her power perfectly. That is a definite A tier. That is a definite A tier. Lime, where are you? Definitely A tier, for sure. Better than Sub-Zero's. Okay, what is this one? Okay, the Finger of Death? Blows up the arms? Alright, you know what? I remember this being worse. This one's actually not bad at all. This one's actually great. Why did I think that was bad? Why do I remember that being bad? That was also really good. I'm gonna put that one in B tier. I like the other one better, but they're both really good. Lime, second fatality, B tier. Like that one a lot. I like the other one a little bit better. And then, of course, we got Sareena coming in her demon form. I think this one's actually pretty sick. This one's pretty sick. It's weird, dude. The cameo fatalities are just all over the place. So that one's probably a C tier because that ending wasn't that great, but it was still way better than the other two cameos so far. There she is. C tier. Easily. Alright, we're finally on Kenshi. Shout out to Joe for me and him completely disagreeing on this one. I think both of Kenshi's are really good. I like both of Kenshi's a lot. Because, dude, look at this! That's sick! How is that not sick? Little bit overkill, but it's sick. That one's going in A tier. And I don't think that's even debatable. I like Kenshi's a lot. If I could find him. If I could find him. There he is. A tier. Better than you. Not quite you. This one, I don't remember. What is this one? Oh, yeah. Just the little slicey slice. The blender, right? That one I like less. I think it's still pretty good, but I like it less. That one to me feels more like a C tier. Better than both of yours, though. You know what? No, it's not. Yes, it is. B tier. Okay, I'm biased here. This is my favorite fatality of all time. I still like it better when Smoke has it, but that's okay. The character doesn't matter. It's still fantastic. I still love this so much. I was originally going to put this on, like, regular S tier, but you know what? This is my list. This is my list, and I'm still doing it. It is still my favorite fatality of all time. Period. And I have to give it the respect it deserves. Double S tier, top of S tier. I don't see anything dethroning it for me personally. That's just me, though. You can disagree. I love it, though. I have no choice. I have spent a lot of money on skins in this game, dude. I have so many skins. Holy shit. I'm the problem. But we're doing the smoke fatalities, by the way. This one I also like a lot. The smoke bomb adds a lot. Without the smoke bomb, it's not that great. But that last shot reminds me of like the Resident Evil 2. You know the dude in the beginning? God, I gotta do a new smoke video. I haven't played smoke in so long. I like that one a lot. I don't think it's cracking B tier. Like it's not cracking A tier. It's like a B tier, but it's still pretty good. So top of B tier for that one. Single-handedly funding WB's destruction of Mortal Kombat. Okay. This one I don't remember liking as much. I could be very wrong though, right? It's also nice to not have to do this against Reptile. You know what? I still like it, but that last hit was weak. That last hit was weak, dude. Alright, here's what we're gonna do. Here's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna move this up to A tier and put the other one in B tier. Behind Sareena. I think that's actually what's gonna be happening here. Yeah. Alright, get him, Kano. We know what you're gonna do. At least make it interesting. Honestly, a great version of the Heart Ripper, but my man needed to crush that heart. It needed that extra little bit of, like, of gruesomeness to put it above. However, it's still substantially better than the shite tiers. We'll put it bottom of D. We'll put it bottom of D for now. All right, Takeda's. I actually have not seen these, believe it or not. I didn't do his fatalities during the video. All right, Takeda, let's go. I mean, I've seen them in the combat cast, but not like in person, you know? If I'm being honest, I don't think it's that good. It needed that last hit, but I still think it's really like a C tier. A little basic. A little basic. Takeda, my boy. High C tier we'll give you. We'll give you high C tier. Alright, Fatality 2. I've definitely not seen this one. Okay, this one's a little better. I like this one better already. Because he got, like, the thing tangled up in him. That one's way better. It did some funny things to the body. It was thoroughly gruesome in an entertaining way. I like that one better. But I still don't think it's above, like, a C tier. No, it's above, I don't think it's above B tier. I think it's right. It's just barely better than his other one. Alright, Sonya, show him how it's done. The classic Sonya. It's gonna do what we think it's gonna do. And honestly, it's still pretty good. It's still pretty good. Like, I don't have any complaints about that. It's just, once again, it's a classic fatality, and they didn't update it or make it more interesting in any way. But I'm still gonna say it's the best of the classics so far. I don't think that's a hot take. Alright, what the hell were Ermacs? Oh, that's right, the Uncharted puzzle. I hate the body at the end. Like, I hate it. It's like one of the grossest things I've ever seen. But also, I have to give it points for creating one of the grossest things I've ever seen. Which means I can't put it that low. But I also really don't want to put it that high. Where the hell's Ermac? There he is. C tier. Yeah, I think that makes sense. Now, this one, I like more. But not for the, like, fatality it actually, like, is. Just because it's funny. It gives us the funny, like, Ermac face. Like, it's definitely more in character. I like it. I like this one a little bit better. But I don't think it's better enough to be outside of C tier. They're both C tier. Ermac, the first character, I think, to have both fatalities in the same tier. Alright, go get him, Sector. Of course, we got the garbage compactor. Classic. Classic. Can't really fight with it. It's good. I like it.
Flawless victory.
Once again, out of all the cameo fatalities, aside from Cyrax, it's pretty good. I think it's just slightly worse than the Kiss. Alright, Kung Lao has notoriously not had too many great ones. I think his are okay in this game. Not bad, just kind of boring. Right? I like the ones with Kung Lao where he uses, like, his teleports and his speed a little more. That one's just kind of boring. Once again, I'm not going to say it's the worst. What the hell is this one? Okay, yeah, this one I like a lot better. This one I like a lot better. That last hit felt like a bit much in a funny way. I think it kind of needed it. It's still simple, like it's still a little bit basic, but it's miles better than this one, so I'm gonna put it in C tier. Okay, now we hit him with the "Is that Frost" fatality. Yeah, Frost got a new one for this one, and it's kind of fun because you get a really funny skeleton out of it. Once again, it's a cameo fatality, so it's pretty basic. However, the fun skeleton, and I think I said this last time, the fun skeleton keeps it out of shite tier. But it's still not great, right? Like, it's still not great. But Liu Kang had some absolute bangers in this game. Like, his are good. Both of them. Both of them are very good. Like, this was the trailer fatality for good reason. It's great. It's cinematic. It's awesome. It's badass. It's really, really, really good. And I think... honestly, I think Liu Kang might have our first, like, normal S tier, because I know for a fact, I can picture in my head which ones are going up here, which is why this one's in here. Okay, speaking of ones that are probably going in double S tier, I love this fatality. It's so over the top and, like, godly crazy shit. It's sick. Come on. I know some people don't like this one because all he does is just hold them into a black hole, but also he holds them and just lets him get sucked into the black hole and strikes the superhero pose. Bro, you can't tell me that's not sick. Double S tier. I think that's actually the right order for me personally right now. Alright, Peacemaker. What were Peacemakers? Oh, right, that's right, that's right. This doesn't make sense if you haven't seen the show. But if you've seen the show, this is very in character. Like, I love that he just basically accidentally kills him, and then he still can't get the stupid bug. Watch Peacemaker, the show is great. I like that fatality. I don't think it's better than a B tier, but it is still really good. Okay. Oh, that's right. It's this one. This one, I'm not super big on until the very end right here. Just because, like, bro, he's already dead. And then you do this. Brutal. And look at the skeleton down there. And of course, you get the nice eagle-y pose. It's better. It's better than the other one. It's better than the other one. So I'm going to put that one bottom of A tier. I know I said I wasn't going to order these, and I'm just kind of selectively ordering them. For the most part, though, don't count the order. Don't worry about the order too much. Okay, one of the best cameo fatalities. Get him, Jax. I love it. I love it so much. Look at the detail on that boot. Sometimes a simple classic in better graphics is all you need. And Jax has proved that to earn himself an S tier. Right? Without a doubt. Absolutely. Alright, Mileena's. One I like, one I don't like as much. This is the one I like more. Okay, the brain. Slurping out the brain like a silly straw, bro. Nuts. It's still a little simple. It's still a little simple, but that was the most detailed brain slurp I've ever seen. And for that, we're going to put that in B tier. I almost want to put it higher. I may put it higher. We're going to put it in A tier. Screw it. And then Mileena's other one is the one I think is just okay. Which, don't get me wrong, it's crunchy. I love the crunchiness. But then it ends just like this. And I don't know, this almost feels like an older fatality. The fatalities in modern Mortal Kombat are usually more detailed. This felt a little more old school in a kind of boring way, to the point where I don't think it's actually that good. That's C tier. Now, speaking of mid-fatalities, this one could have been so much cooler. Don't even get Jade representation in the fatality. That's how much this game hates Jade. I don't know why she didn't do all three. Her X-ray, her fatal blow does all three. I'm actually going to put that in F tier. Like, actually in F tier. I really think that could have been so much better. Alright, Ashrah time. I remember Ashrah's were actually pretty good. Yeah, just like the Mercy from Overwatch super. And then, yeah, it's just like, just done, dude. This one's a little bit simple, but I think pretty effective. I don't think it cracks B tier. I don't. But it's a good B tier, for sure. And this one is like the quintessential Wonder Woman super. Look at this. This would be like a Wonder Woman fatality if Wonder Woman was in this game. I like it worse. It's not bad, but I do think it's not great either. It's worse than these, so I think it has to go here. But yeah, I don't know. It could be better. I think the only one here I actually have not seen yet is Farah. Oh, that sucked! Why are the cameo ones just so generic? She didn't do anything. That... F tier. F tier. Just one slice? Come on, Farah. Geras's are very good. Both of them are. Like, he's got two bangers and... Oh, he has one banger and one mega banger. Like the sand just slicing his face in half. Yeah, it's still pretty good. It's still pretty good. Almost effortless. So Geras number 1, that's a B tier for sure. But Geras number 2 is one of the coolest concepts for a fatality of all time. Like, the time loop. The time loop, I love it. Like, it's crazy. It's not even like that gruesome or over the top. It's just the very concept of it has never been done before, which is what makes it incredible and puts it in the double S tier. I'm going to put it right here because nothing's beating Cyrax for me. It's just personal GOAT is Cyrax, no matter what. But we're moving on, though, because that one was sick. What the hell even is Strikers? I haven't seen this one since the first video, I don't think. Oh, that's right. Puts the bomb jacket on it, and then cool guy walks away from explosions. Actually, one of the better cameo fatalities. Once again, it's a classic fatality, but it's one of the better ones, straight up. Stryker, I'll put you in B tier. Yeah, I'll put you in B tier. Why not? I like it. Good pose. All right, Homelander, let's do it. Is 1 or 2 the one that I love? 1 is the better one. Okay. So this one's great. This one is awesome. Great reference to the show. Great use of a plane. And the oops is fantastic. And then everyone on board died, and he's just like, bye. That's an S tier. That might even be a double S tier. For now, I'm going to put it as a double S tier. Just for now. It will likely get dethroned. But for now, that's a double S tier. It's one of the best ones. This one I don't like as much, because at the end of the day, he kind of just lasers him, right? Yeah, I sure it's a reference to the show. Yeah, whatever. But at the end of the day, he kind of just lasers him. The face he makes at the end, great. But I don't think it's enough, man. He just kind of lasers him to the point where I think that's a C tier. First one, double S, incredible. But this one, yeah, it's really just a C tier. And of course, we got the classic Toasty. It's a classic. It's a banger. It's great. The explosion in the 47 rib cages, the MK3 reference. It's great. I mean, you can't really argue it. I'm gonna put it decently okay high in C tier. I think it's not bad. It's a good version of a classic Toasty. All right, Johnny Cage. Johnny's are pretty good. My only complaint about this one is that it is basically the same as Cassie's from the previous game, which was an all-timer. But it's weird that Johnny now has the same personality as his daughter. I still think it's good, though. I still think it's good. B tier. Yeah, B tier. This one, though. This one is unbelievable. I'm pretty sure they made this car model just for this fatality. And that's so sick. And the Toasty, right to the explosion. I love it. That is an S tier one. In another game, that would have been double S, but that is definitely S tier. Like that one a lot. S tier, I'm going to put that one actually above these three. Yeah, right there, for sure. Really good fatality. I forgot to do the Sub-Zero one. That's okay. There's more chances. There's more chances. I've been playing a ton of Shao lately and have seen his fatalities fairly recently. So, this is the one that I think is the better one. Because he just spins you around so fast, your skin just peels off, and boom, you're a skeleton. I think it needed a little bit more to be like, really like high level fatality, but it's still not bad. At the same time though, I kind of gotta put it in C tier because I don't think it's better than any of like the higher C tiers. Yes, I do. It's a B tier. I lied. I'm gonna put it in B tier. I like it a little more than those ones. And Shao needed this deception skin because that default skin and his other ones were just not it. What is this one? I don't even remember what this one is. Okay. Oh, that's right. He gets the Kung Lao one. Yeah, this one is almost like shot for shot a Kung Lao fatality that's in Shaolin Monks and a few other games, honestly. And I think that's the reason I gotta put it kind of low, because it's derivative, and it's not even derivative from himself. So that was gonna go in C tier. But alrighty, time for the classic spine rip. Pretty good spine rip. Pretty good spine rip. But once again, it's a classic, but it's a classic that's not going above D, because it's super simple. It's a simple, straightforward spine rip. No complaints. Let me see. Do I remember Kitana's at all? Oh, this was the kind of... Number one, this one, it's a perfectly fine fatality, but it's so basic. It's like a MK3 fatality, dude. It's so basic. Hold up. So, Kitana, fatality 1, D tier, right? Right? I don't think that's really debatable. It's not that it's the worst thing ever. It's just that it's like... It feels a little bit more old school than most of the other ones in this game. And of course, you gotta have the kiss fatality. But at the same time, if I remember right, it's once again just another basic version of a classic fatality. The puke is gross, the skin fading away, the jaw falling off is nice, the body giving out's nice, but it's identical. Kitana, I feel like she just has old school fatalities. And, dude, people think I dislike Kitana. No, bro, I want Kitana to be sick. Both of these aren't great. They're not absolutely terrible, but they're not great. Also, since Kitana's dressed as Mrs. Claus, we may as well do this one. I love this one. I think this is the best of the seasonal fatalities. For sure. Like, this one I like a lot. I don't have the Shao Kahn Santa skin, but that, like, final shot is incredible. I don't think these were even on this list, though. There we go, right there. Christmas fatality added in. Alright, Kung Lao, cut him in half. It's funny that I actually think that slice is better than the one Kitana did. It's okay. It's okay. A perfect, clean cut, which is good trailer fodder, but still a D tier, right? Just one little baby slice, nothing too crazy there. Mid the Impaler. So Reiko, we caught a lot of flack for where I put these last time. Here's the thing about Reiko's. One of his is incredible, the one I didn't like as much. This is the one I think isn't as good, but it's still great. It's still, like, gruesome, dude. Like, the pull down, you see the ribcage get pulled down, and then, like, the impale. It's good. It's really good, actually. So, but this first one, I think, is only a B tier. However, the second one, this one is insane. Like, you break his arms, stab him with his own arms, spin him around, do all this crazy shit to his body. It's the most insane spine rip of all time. Like, it is gruesome, and then you see what it does to the body after. It's the most insane spine rip of all time. So, with these two fatalities now separated, we can give Reiko the S tier he deserves. Let's move this order around a little bit. Yeah, just like that. And of course, we got Shujinko stealing moves from movies now, right out of Kill Bill. And it's really good. It's one of the best cameo fatalities, right? It's easily one of the best cameo fatalities. So Shujinko, you're going A tier. That's pretty locked in, right? Dude, Reptile's had so many 6 skins released, but I still think his default is his best one. Oh, yeah, that's right. I think both of his fatalities are Reptile in Reptile form. He's just eating them. He eats them clean. He's like a snake. Disgusting. Absolutely gross. And his arm goes out, he's like, alright, finish the job, just put him out of his misery. That was actually pretty good. I remember not liking that as much the first time. But in, like, hindsight, I think that one was actually really good. I'm gonna put that B tier. I don't know, the B tier is not ordered, but yeah, I think that's a pretty good B tier, honestly. I kind of just like all the little details in there. I think that's a nice little B tier. Yeah, why not? I don't even remember his second fatality. What is this? Oh, this is the one I like worse. Basically just like the face eat he always has. A little more acid to it. Yeah, that one's not that good. It's a little better than the classic version of the same fatality, but I think they could have done a little more. I wish the fatalities used human Reptile a little bit. That's gonna go a clean C tier, by the way. Maybe even D. Nah, I'm gonna throw it in C. I would have liked Reptile's fatalities to actually use human Reptile, but now he just turns into the gross Reptile version, which is fine, but they could have done a little more. Motaro's being called Brain Blast as like a Jimmy Neutron reference, and that's hilarious. Because, yeah, that's what he does. And I like it. It's quick, but it's badass. And gruesome in all the best ways. I actually think that one's pretty good. Motaro Brain Blast is definitely getting a B tier. C tier? B tier. C tier. B tier? C tier. C tier. Yeah, C tier. Yeah, Tanya's are a little strange because here, this one's like interesting because it's not a spine rip. It's a entire like, well, it is a spine rip, but she basically put the stick in the spine, which is kind of weird, right? I don't know. I don't think that one's that great. I think she struggled with something Sub-Zero could do with his eyes closed, and that, you know, loses her some respect. C tier, D tier, D tier, D tier. What is the other one? This one I can't remember. She's using her hand powers. I don't know when Tanya got the hand powers. This one's better. That one's definitely better, but still really simple. I think it would have been more fun if the hands like kept holding the body parts, but nah, that's not the case, unfortunately. It's better, so I'll put it in C tier, but not that much better, really. Tanya kind of got the shaft in this game. And this is just the Goro classic, right? Damn, Goro grew a few feet in this angle. Okay, it's a little better than the old school Goro class. I was gonna rip off all the limbs. It's not bad. It's okay. Goro... It feels powerful, which is very, you know, very Goro. I'll give it a C tier. Yeah, I think that's a C tier. Okay, so Rain, I like this one. A lot of people don't for some reason. But I think as far as like the concept for a fatality, this one's kind of sick. Because look, it's the classic fatality. And then the part. If it didn't part, and the color of the blood is the color of the water, I think that makes it way better. It's no A tier, but I think it's definitely like a B, right? It's definitely a B tier. Okay, what the hell is this one? Oh, it's one of them water-bending things. Ow. The head pop I don't like. I don't know why. It sounded weird. It sounded weird. Okay. Alright, fine. So, Rain's second one is definitely worse. But it's not that much worse. I think a C tier is where we're going. Yeah, I think a C tier is where that's going. Yeah, that's just it. And Tremor with the big-ass bowling ball, right? Yep. It's a cameo fatality. What do you expect, right? It's simple, but effective. I want to put it higher, but it's so simple. And some of the ones that are, like, higher up are, like some of the ones in the same tier are more crazy. So I think it's got to be C at best. Alright, Scorpion time in his new movie skin, which, man, I can't believe it took this long for this skin to be in a Mortal Kombat game. I remember this one being way better. If that wasn't so gruesome, it'd be a great thumbnail shot, though. It's okay. It's just a very gruesome get over here. It's okay. That's a C tier, for sure. And this is, I think, the best fatality Scorpion has ever had. He summons the specters of his dead clan to come in here and kill everyone. It's awesome. And the UMK3 reference to the fatality where he summoned a bunch of boys. We didn't know what really happened. We know what happened now, and it's sick. It's great. It's great. It's a double S. Double S tier. And I think it's knocking Homelander down. It's knocking Homelander down to normal S tier. It's so good. I love it. It's so good. In fact, I'm going to move that up here, right there. And another one actually I've not seen, the Motaro one. It's probably the same as his dumbass fatality from Deception or Deadly Alliance, right? Yep. It's still very stupid. Would be a great Attack on Titan mod for Motaro, though. I hope it already exists. It's dumb. It's quite dumb. Yeah, I'm gonna put it in D tier. It's just one little hit. Spoiler alert, Omni-Man is gonna be a double S tier. This is one of the best fatalities of all time. Which is crazy because it's just a direct reference to in the show. But also you get the Boon Tobias train station, like the MK3 train station. It's so good. It's so good. Nobody can deny how good this one is. It's like an instant classic. Double S tier without even thinking about it. And just like that, Liu Kang has been bumped. Alright, his Fatality 2, I don't quite like it as much. It's similar to Homelander's second one. Like, you get some really good, like, faces out of them. And obviously, show reference is great and all. But it's also super, super simple. To the point where I don't think I can put it particularly high. I'm going to put that one in C tier. It's fine. It's good. But it's nothing compared to the Subway. It's just not. Okay, so Shang Tsung, I remember having one I love, one that was just okay. I think this is the just okay one. Yeah, it's a just okay one. It's still actually pretty good. Just because he basically just throws some like gross magma acid in there. And yeah, it melts him. It's pretty good. And sure, it's in character for Shang. Like, there ain't nothing wrong with it. It is a prime example of a C tier, right? Prime example of a C tier. His other one, though, is fantastic. It's really good. We're going to get to it. I'm going to show you guys. I'm going to show you guys the other one. This one, though, put him on the stretcher, cut him open, and do a little experiment, right? And then what are we growing out of him? Boom. Is that a snake? Is it a little dragon? What is it? It's a snake, obviously. And then it eats him. It's great. I love this one. This one has so much personality. The little snake does his own little pose. I love it. That's an S tier for me personally. Dude, this Sindel skin got me to try out Sindel. Look at this skin, dude. They knew what they were doing. Let's do the fatality. Give her the hair.
Who's your queen?
And then, you know, yep. So I used to like this one a lot better. I'd like it less now, because all Shao does is rip off his arms, and then just a basic spine rip. The Who's Your Queen is kind of funny, but it doesn't really add a whole ton. I'm going to put it in C tier, honestly. I think actually both of Sindel's are going to end up in C tier. But bear in mind, I don't think either one of them is bad. I just don't think either one of them is great, which means, yeah, C tier. But we'll see. The other one might end up being better than I remember. Like, this one might end up being a little better. Oh yeah, she just screams at him for a while, then he explodes, right? Alright, the eyes explode for some reason. Yeah, it's fine. It's just okay, this one. The Deception skin helps. I think it is better than the other one, but not by enough. So they're both in C tier, but definitely the second one's better than the first. Alrighty, it's Raiden time. What the hell does Raiden do in this game? It's instantly made better by the Dark Raiden skin, don't get me wrong. You know what? Not bad. This last hit needed a little something extra, but not bad. I'm gonna go ahead and say B tier. Just because we got a lot of C tiers. But also, was that really better than a C tier? No, that's C tier. That's C tier. Oh, that's it. It is a C tier. Okay, his other one. I don't remember this one either. Okay, alright, electrocute him. Yep, there goes his skin. And there goes more of his skin. Yep, okay. And then I like that he just crashes through him after he's already dead. Like, he just, stop it, he's already dead. That was worse than his other one. His first one was actually substantially better. So, yeah, we're gonna put that one in B tier. And put this one in C. I think that's what's going to happen, right? That's got to happen. We only have 3 characters left. Kind of nuts. Kind of nuts. All right, let's do it. Megan Fox. Megan Fox. What is this one? Okay, the bat one. And the bats just kind of blast out of him, right? Yeah. I actually don't think it's bad. I think it's actually okay. I feel like if I saw that earlier, it would be higher. But I think for now, I feel like that's maybe a B tier. I think that's actually pretty decent. It's creative enough with what Nitara is. Utilizes her, you know, bat stuff pretty well. And it's pretty gruesome. Yeah, screw it. B tier. Why not? Let's have some fun. Let's get weird. I remember this one was kind of funny. Yeah, just pull him on like a rope. And then, skeleton flies out. It's hilarious, but like... It's so dumb, right? Like, it's so dumb. Yeah, that's a D tier. Maybe a C. We'll put it in C. We'll give it a C because it's so dumb. Alrighty, Havik with Atomic Heart. Isn't that a game? Oh, I remember this one. This one's actually pretty good. I like this one. He does the old heart swap, and his heart's so messed up that it just yeah, well, yeah, it's like a grenade. And I guess his own heart will just regrow because he's immortal for some reason. Sure. Yeah, I like that one a lot. Actually, that one's really good. In fact, that's an A tier. I think that's actually our first A tier in a minute. I like that one a lot. It's simple but effective. Simple as that. And then the stupid stanky leg, right? Yep. Havik, you are a gross individual. How do you function with your body falling apart like that? And then you just like put it back, right? Yep, there it goes. His first one's way better, if you ask me. I think that one's still okay, but his first one's way better. So, okay gets you C tier. Last but not least, we got Quan with this terrible fatality. This was one of IGN's highest rated ones. And I get the joke. It's like one of those things you use in school to learn an anime. But it's terrible. It's ass. I can't put it on the absolute F tier, but I can definitely put it in D. I can definitely put that one in D tier. And the final fatality of the video. One of the best, actually. Yeah, he rips his face off, and then he'll rip his own head off and give it to you. This one is fantastic. This is actually one of the better ones in the game. I think we have us a fresh S tier. That is the most Quan Chi shit you could possibly do. Like, right? That is the most Quan Chi shit you could possibly do. In fact, that was going up fairly high. Right there with Shang. Yeah, why not? So, we're not done. We have a couple more fatalities to do. But that's the list of the actual characters. However, I did not do the other two seasonals. So, let's knock those out real quick. So the Halloween one. Oh, excuse me. This is the Thanksgiving one. This fatality is disgusting. I hate this one. But I have to respect it for going all in on being absolutely disgusting. Because, like, dude. Because it's nasty. Like, this is one of the few fatalities ever created I just don't want to look at. And while I don't like it, I have to respect it for going all in on that. So, hold on. I'm putting it in F tier because it's absolutely disgusting and vile, and I hate everything about it. But part of me also thinks it should be up in, like, B tier because they just went for it. They went for the full gross out. But it's also absolutely vile and disgusting. So for me personally, it's F tier. Even though I still have to respect it for going for the absolute worst thing they could possibly do. And I really should not have saved this one for last. This one's actually probably, I think, the worst of the Halloween fatalities, of the seasonal fatalities. Because, yeah, it's just this happens. The punt is pretty funny. And it going to what looks like the Myers house is also pretty funny.
Flawless victory.
These fatalities are all on, like, opposite ends of the spectrum. That one's going in C, for sure. The Halloween one's going in C. But it's funny that Christmas was in S. Halloween was in C. And Thanksgiving was in absolute shit. It's crazy. So this is it. The updated fatality tier list. And honestly, I'm much happier with this list than I was the first time. A few of them remain exactly the same. Like, the best in the game, for the most part, are the same. With the addition of, like, Omni-Man and Homelander and the seasonals. But honestly, I'm much happier with this list. Let me know how you guys feel about it. I know you guys love to get triggered by these lists. I see it in all my comments. I know. Let me know your top 5 below. And do me a favor. Fill out the Google form. Vote for your favorite fatalities, and I will make a video going over your list in like a week or two. So look forward to that. Subscribe if you are new to the channel and want me to do a new list when the new update with the new animalities come out, because I am looking so forward to that. That's going to be fun. Thanks for watching, guys, and I will see you in the next one. Until then, everybody.